On this day, May 16th, 1968, Isaac Adaka Jasper Boro, the fiery Niger Delta activist, revolutionary and soldier, is widely celebrated as a hero who died under mysterious circumstances, fighting not for his hometown this time, but for Nigeria's unity during the Civil War. He was just 29 years old, but in his short life, Boro would light a fire that still burns in the heart of the Niger Delta, a fire of resistance, of identity, and of a people demanding justice. Who was Isaac Boro? Why did he take up arms against Nigeria in 1966, only to fight for Nigeria 2 years later? This is his story. Isaac Boro was born on September 10, 1938, in Oloibiri, a small town in present-day Bayelsa State, Nigeria. Oloibiri would later become famous, not for him, but for being the site where oil was first discovered in Nigeria in 1956. That oil would change the country's destiny and his. Boro was brilliant. He studied chemistry at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and rose to become president of the student union government. But it wasn't enough. He saw a pattern. Oil wealth was gushing from the creeks of the Niger Delta, but his people remained poor. No roads, no schools, no hospitals, just pollution, neglect, and silence. We are not slaves to Nigeria. We own the resources. We demand justice. Boro had tried speaking. He had tried writing. Now, he would try something else. On February 23, 1966, just 1 month after Nigeria's first military coup, Boro and a group of 159 young men declared the Niger Delta Republic. They launched an armed rebellion under the Niger Delta Volunteer Force, NDVF, targeting strategic oil installations in the region. His goal? To break away from Nigeria and fight for Ijaw independence, to reclaim the land and wealth stolen from his people. The federal government, alarmed by the boldness of this uprising, responded swiftly. The rebellion lasted just 12 days. Boro and his men were captured, tried for treason, and sentenced to death. But fate had another plan. In 1967, the country plunged into civil war after the eastern region declared itself the independent Republic of Biafra. The federal government needed soldiers, especially ones who knew the terrain of the oil-rich South. Boro was granted amnesty by General Yakubu Gowon and enlisted in the Nigerian army, the same government that once sentenced him to die. Now, he wore the uniform not as a rebel, but as a major in the Nigerian army, leading special forces through the difficult mangrove swamps of the Niger Delta. His mission was to liberate the oil fields of Port Harcourt and the South-South region from Biafran control. He succeeded, but it would cost him everything. On May 9, 1968, during one of the final phases of his military campaign, Isaac Boro was killed in action, or so we were told. The exact circumstances of his death remain clouded in mystery. Some say he was assassinated by Nigerian forces who feared his rising popularity. Others claim he died from friendly fire or Biafran bullets. Whatever the truth is, the result remains the same. Nigeria lost a fearless voice, and the Niger Delta lost its loudest son. Today, Isaac Boro is remembered as a hero, especially among the Ijaw people. His legacy lives on in street names, university halls, youth movements, and in the cries of every Niger Deltan who demands a fair share of the oil beneath their soil. His life raises a complex question. Can one man be a patriot, a rebel, and a hero, all at once? On this day, May 16th, we remember Isaac Adaka Jasper Boro, the young man who dared to challenge a nation, then fought to hold it together. He was not perfect, but in his imperfection, he became unforgettable. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.